Today we want to investigate a problem involving a cruise ship leaving from San Francisco and traveling towards Hawaii. And we want to be able to calculate this cruise ship's position in the ocean based on time t in hours. And we want to be able to find its x and y coordinates of its position. So to be able to do this, we need to create a coordinate plane. And just a tip, if you're ever using Notability or Explain Everything like I am now and you need to draw straight lines, go to the very edge of your iPad, put your stylus or your finger down, and then drawing on the very edge will allow you to make a straight line. We'll move this over for our coordinate plane. Select it, copy it, paste it. Now the hard part is rotating it. Oh, got it. And there's the x-axis. So Hawaii is at a 210 degree angle measured from due east from San Francisco. So I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm actually measuring out this 210 degree angle. So we'll put another point where 210 degrees is. Right about there. And then we will paste this vector one more time. So now this vector here is our cruise ship. Cruise ships on average travel at 27 miles per hour. So the magnitude of this vector is 27 miles per hour. But like I said earlier, first we'll give it an arrow. We want to be able to find the x and y coordinates of this vector. This is the x component. This is the y component. And like I said, Hawaii is 210 degree angle from San Francisco, from due east, 210 degrees. So the equations to find the x, we'll start with the x value. The equation to find the x coordinate using this magnitude is 27. And again, we want to find a position, which is a distance. But we're given a rate or a speed. So we need to multiply that speed by a given time. Right now, we will call it t. So 27 miles per hour times t times the cosine of 210. The y-coordinate can be found similarly, doing y equals 27 miles per hour times how many hours times the sine of 210. And we're using this full angle, 210 degrees from due east, because by using that angle, we don't have to be concerned with, is the ship traveling left, is it traveling right, is it traveling up, or is it traveling down. The sign, S-I-G-N, will be taken care of. The direction this ship is moving will be taken care of by using this full angle. So let's find the position at this ship at an arbitrary amount of time. Say 10 hours. So to find the x-coordinate at 10 hours, x equals 27 times 10 times the cosine of 210. So x equals negative 233.8 miles. And that's out into the sea. The y-coordinate is 27 times 10 times the sine of 210 degrees, which is roughly negative 135 miles. So as a coordinate pair, this can be written negative 233.8, comma, negative 135. And that's its position in the ocean based on an origin of San Francisco, going in the direction of Hawaii, which is a 210-degree angle from due east, starting at San Francisco. Now let's explore one more thing. In the interest of time, I've already written it out, but I'll use my highlighter to highlight a couple things. So let's say we want to find how long it takes to get to Hawaii based on this given velocity, 27 miles per hour in a 210-degree angle. Well, our x distance is negative 2,023.04 miles. Our y distance is negative 1,168 miles. The full distance from San Francisco to Hawaii is 2,336 miles. So I use that number in finding the x and y coordinates, similar to what I did to find the x position on the previous slide. Now we simply have to solve for t using these and using the equations on the last slide. So if we look at the x position, we need that to be equal to the distance traveled in the x direction. So we set those equal. We divide by 27 times the cosine of 210 degrees to get t on one side, and that gives us t equal to 86.5 hours. Now that is the answer, but let's double check since we have two different equations. Using the y equation, or the y position equation, we need that to be equal to the distance traveled in the y direction. So again, we divide by 27 times the sine of 210 to get t on one side. Doing that gives us, again, 86.5 hours. So it will take 86.5 hours for this cruise ship to travel at 27 miles per hour, 2,336 miles in a 210-degree angle from due east. And that will allow you to arrive from San Francisco to Hawaii. Thank you.
Yeah.